Good morning, friends. I'm Yogesh Sarode of Junikas Mahavidyalaya Deogram. I welcome you all in this session. In the last session, we had seen tense part 1. Then we had seen conditional tense. In this video, we will discuss on number of exercise. We will see how the wrong formats of examples are used and how to correct those examples. So we'll see step by step. Now see, we have seen the rules when to use the scenes for, when to use conditional tense, when to use present perfect tense, present past tense, and simple past tense also. At the same time, we have seen which are the verbs of sense, feelings, emotion that should be put in simple present tense. So, intentionally, I have prepared such sentences which are written wrong and then corrected it. So, by making correction, by learning by correction, that is also one of the practice of teaching and learning. So, see, first example. Number one, here I am hearing a knock on the door. I am hearing. This verb is wrong because it comes under the category sense. So the correct sentence is I hear a knock on the door. Second, this orange is a testing sower. Is a testing. That is wrong. It should be this orange test sower. Number three, the boy is wanting an ice cream. Is wanting. Wrong. The boy wants an ice cream. Fourth, I'm liking oranges. Am liking. Wrong. It's a verb of taste or feeling. It should be I like oranges. Fifth, I'm thinking you are right. It's a verb of think. Am thinking is wrong. Correct is I think you are right. Sixth, I'm remembering your name. Correct? I remember your name. We are agreeing with you. Correct sentence. I agree with you. 8. I'm noticing that your shirt is torn at the back. Correct sentence. I notice that your shirt is torn at the back. Ninth, he is having a large family. Is having is wrong. Correct. He has a large family. 10th, we are having a problem. Correct sentence is we have a problem. Number 11, the house is belonging to my aunt. Is belonging is wrong. The correct sentence is the house belongs to my aunt. 12th, you are looking very tired. Correct sentence is you look very tired. 13, the boy is seeming to be very intelligent. Is seeming wrong. The correct sentence is the boy seems to be very intelligent. 14, it is costing rupees 100. Is costing wrong. Correct sentence is it cost rupees 100. 15, The box is weighing 12 kgs. Is weighing wrong. Correct is the box weighs 12 kgs. 16. It is depending on you. Is depending wrong. It depends on you. Simple present tense. 17. The shirt is fitting you. Is fitting wrong. Use simple present tense. The shirt fits you. 18. The atlas of world. This atlas is containing 50 maps. It's containing wrong. This atlas contains 50 maps. So friends, all these examples which were on left side were wrong, because of the verbs of senses, feelings, taste, they should have been in simple present tense, whereas most of the sentences were in present continuous tense. So all these sentences would have been correct when we use simple present tense in these sentences. And accordingly, in the right side, I have made simple present tense of all these sentences. So this was one exercise. Now we'll proceed to other. Some of the verbs can be used in the present continuous tense with a change of meaning. I have brought these sentences specially for you so that there should not be any confusion, because there may be few such sentences in which I have told you that already that there should not be present continuous tense. But here in these sentences, you will find present continuous tense of the same verbs of willings, or you can say emotions, like this. But see here, the meaning is changed. These words appeared here with changed meaning. See the meaning. Example 1. I am testing the soup to see if it needs more salt. Now, I am testing is wrong if you see from the rules. But here, am testing appeared here, meaning trying to find out. Here, am testing is not to test, but am testing came here to try to find out. See, putting that meaning in the sentence becomes, I am trying to find out the soup to see if it needs more salt. So here, am testing is not wrong, because am testing came with another meaning. Now second example, we are thinking of buying a new car. Actually, this sentence should have been, we think of buying a new car. But here, our thinking came with a changed meaning of considering the idea of. Now put this meaning in the sentence. We are considering the idea of buying a new car. So in these context, in such a context, we can use these verbs in present continuous tense also. But always remember, in this context, the meaning of those verbs would not be same. It would be with a changed meaning. We'll proceed further. Now in this table, I have shown you certain adverbials which are generally used before verb, and then part B also shows some adverbials which are used at the end of the sentence. But we many a times commit mistakes. This is the time of knowing that you'll be able to know where exactly these adverbials are used. Which adverbials should be placed before verb, and which adverbials should be placed at the end of the sentence. that will be clear from this presentation. Now see a list in A column. Often is placed before the verb and daily is placed at the end of sentence. For example, if I use the sentence go to school, I will say I often go to school. Often comes before verb. I often go to school. But if I want to use daily, I will say I go to school daily. Okay. I often go to school, but I go to school daily. In the same way, always. I always remember him. I always remember him. But if I want to say every day, I will say I remember him every day. Here I put this adverbial at the end of sentence. Usually. We usually go there. Here I have put usually before verb, go. But if I want to put every week or month, I go there every week. And accordingly, you have to put these adverbials in column A and column B. Listen again carefully. The adverbials in column A are generally placed before the verb in a sentence, whereas the adverbials in column B are generally placed at the end of the sentence. This is the basic difference of this presentation. We'll proceed further. Now I have prepared some exercise for you so that most of your confusion, misunderstanding would be cleared from this. Now we'll see few sentences one by one. See the first sentence. We bracket see him at the theaters last night. Now what is wrong in this sentence? The moment I use the word last night, this is definite adverbial of time. What rule says? When there is a definite adverbial of time, we must use the simple present tense. So, the correct sentence would be, we saw him at the theater last night. Because there is a definite adverbial of time. Had the word last night would not have been there, then this sentence would have been correct. I see him at the theater. Okay. So, because there is a last night definite adverbial of time, you must use simple past tense. Second, Mr. Green just leaves this town. Just. Now, just comes only in present perfect tense. So, sentence becomes, Mr. Green has just left this town. By correction also you can cure or improve your English. This is also one of the ways of learning. Number 3, I buy this watch on Monday. Again, this sentence is like first, on Monday. Definite adverbial of time. So you must use simple past tense. So the past tense of buy will be bought. I bought this watch on Monday. We already see the exhibition. Now already usually comes generally in present perfect tense. We have already seen the exhibition. Fifth, we see the exhibition last Sunday. Definite adverbial of time is used here, so you must use simple past tense. The sentence becomes, we saw the exhibition last Sunday. Sixth, I meet him 3 times so far. So far, not definite, indefinite adverbial of time. When there is an indefinite adverbial of time, we generally use present perfect tense. So the sentence becomes, I have met him 3 times so far. Number 7. John died at 7:30 this morning. Definite adverbial of time 7:30. So which tense? Simple past. The correct sentence become, John died at 7:30 this morning. Now we see a second exercise. Correct the following sentence. Now here on left side you have been provided wrong sentences, and on right side there are correct sentences. We see what is the difference. First sentence, I have written a letter yesterday. Now here tense is present perfect tense and definite adverbial of time. We have seen that definite, whenever there is a definite adverbial of time, you must use the simple past tense. So the correct sentence becomes, I wrote a letter yesterday. Second, his father has died last year. कन्फर्म बताया लास्ट ईयर, डेफिनेट है और टेंस है प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस. दैट इज रॉन्ग. आइदर यू यूज डेफिनेट एडवर्बल ऑफ टाइम, देन यूज करेक्ट टेंस सिंपल पास्ट. If you do not use a definite adverbial of time, then your sentence may be in present perfect tense. Okay. The moment you use a definite adverbial of time last year, you must use the simple past tense. So, his father has died. Instead of that, his father died last year. Number 3. I have gone to market last evening. Again definite adverbial. I went to market last evening. Number 4. We have brought a new car on Sunday. Same. We brought a car on Sunday. Ramesh has departed us before 2 hours. Again same. Definite adverbial. 2 घंटे. Ramesh departed us before 2 hours. Sixth, my father has given me 50 rupees last week. बोलते समय हम 50 रुपीज़ बोलेंगे, लेकिन लिखते समय आपको रुपीज़ 50 लिखना है. जैसे फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर, सेकंड वर्ल्ड वॉर, बोलते अपन फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर, लेकिन लिखते समय लिखना पड़ता है वर्ल्ड वॉर डैश आई, World War -2, like this. Okay, so these are some what we'll see protocols or manners of English that are assumed in the course of experience. So my father has given me rupees 50 last week. My father gave me rupees 50 last week. Now see the note below. The sentences on left hand side would have been correct if time adverbials had not been used. यदि लेफ्ट साइड के सेंटेंस में डिफिनाइट टाइम एडवर्बियल यूज नहीं किया होता तो सभी सेंटेंस करेक्ट होते. लेकिन जब डेफिनाइट एडवर्बियल ऑफ टाइम यहाँ यूज हुआ है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल यस्टरडे, लास्ट ईयर, लास्ट इवनिंग, ऑन संडे, 2 hours, लास्ट वीक, इसका मतलब आपको सेंटेंस सिंपल पास्ट टेंस में करना है. ओके, विल प्रोसीड फर्दर. नाउ एक्सरसाइज 3 that is based on use of since and for. We'll see. I had already told you when to use the since and when to use for. Again I will let you remember. Since is used with a point of time, point, starting point. Whereas in for, we have a span of time, लंबाई होती है. These are the two basic difference between since and for. Now we'll use in sentence. Mr. Agrawal has been teaching in this school dash 1981. कन्फर्म बताया है, 1981 से स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट है, फिक्स है, तो यहाँ जरूर अपन सिंस यूज करेंगे. मिस्टर अग्रवाल हैज़ बीन टीचिंग इन द स्कूल सिंस 1981. नंबर 2, आई हैव बीन रीडिंग दिस बुक डैश 6 आवर्स. 6 घंटे से. अभी 6 घंटे का स्पैन है आपके पास, 1 घंटा, 2 घंटा, 3 घंटे, 6 घंटे, ऐसी लंबाई है. जब ऐसी टाइम की लंबाई होती है तो यूज करते हैं फॉर. ओके, सो आई हैव बीन रीडिंग दिस बुक फॉर 6 आवर्स. यदि उन्होंने 10 बजे से बोला होता 6 आवर्स के जगह, तो अपन सिंस 10 o'clock यूज करते. लेकिन यहाँ उन्होंने समय की लंबाई दी है, स्पैन दिया है, सो वी मस्ट यूज फॉर 6 आवर्स. नाउ थर्ड सेंटेंस, इट हैज़ बीन रेनिंग डैश लास्ट नाइट. कन्फर्म है, स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट है. इट हैज़ बीन रेनिंग सिंस लास्ट नाइट. फोर्थ, द गर्ल हैज़ बीन स्टडिंग 2 hours. Again, length of time. So, studying for 2 hours. Fifth, Pavan has been suffering typhoid last week. Exact point of time. Since last week. Number 6, I have been working in this bank. गए 5 साल से. गए 5 साल से, 1 साल हो गया, दूसरा हो गया, तीसरा हो गया, ऐसे 6 साल हो गए. समय की लंबाई बताई है, स्पैन बताया है. सो डोंट कंफ्यूज, यूज फॉर. आई हैव बीन वर्किंग इन दिस बैंक फॉर 5 years. नाउ विल सी exercise 4. All exercises are different. These are prepared intentionally to nullify your errors while correcting it. That's a good practice. Because of this, you come to know what is actually wrong and how to correct it. By correcting, what is the idea behind that? That was my intention exactly. So put the correct tense in the following sentence. Number 1, he sell all cakes before we get them. अभी अपन ने देखा है प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस कब यूज करना है और सिंपल पास्ट टेंस कब यूज करना है. जो एक्शन फर्स्ट होती है उसको पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस देना है. पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस. ओके, जो एक्शन पहले होती है उसको पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस देना है. जो एक्शन सेकंड होती है उसको सिंपल पास्ट देना है. एक दूसरा लॉजिक इसके पीछे बताता हूँ. ऐसा समझो कि जो एक्शन पहले होती है, पहले से काम करने वाला थोड़ा परफेक्ट होता है. जो लेट होता है, जिसका काम लेट शुरू होता है, वो उतना परफेक्ट नहीं होता. तो आप इससे थोड़ा अंदाज़ा लगाते जाओ कि जो पहले एक्शन है वो परफेक्ट है. परफेक्ट मतलब पास्ट परफेक्ट. जो रिमेनिंग एक्शन है, व्हेन टू एक्शंस हैपन्स एट ए टाइम, then which action to give simple past tense and which action to give past perfect tense. तो जो पहली एक्शन होती है उसको परफेक्ट देते हैं, पास्ट परफेक्ट देते हैं. जो दूसरी एक्शन होती है उसको सिंपल पास्ट देते हैं. अभी कौन सी एक्शन पहले हुई और कौन सी लेटर हुई ये तो अपन आराम से समझ सकते हैं एक्टिविटी से. देखो, ही सेल द केक्स, उसने सभी केक बेच डाले. बिफोर वी गेट देम, हमको मिलने के पहले. यानी पहले हमको मिला कि पहले उसने केक बेच डाले, पहले केक बेच डाले, बाद में उसमें का आधा बचा हुआ हमको मिला. तो पहली एक्शन को पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस मिलेगा, सेलिंग एक्शन को, और मिलने के एक्शन को सिंपल पास्ट मिलेगा. वेरी सिंपल. सो द करेक्ट सेंटेंस बिकम्स he had sold all the cakes before we got them. Second sentence, he opened the door after I knocked for the second time. आफ्टर आई नॉक्ड फॉर द सेकंड टाइम। यह देखो, पहली एक्शन है नॉकिंग की, दूसरे बार जब मैंने दरवाजा खटखटाया तब उसने दरवाजा खोला। पहली एक्शन नॉकिंग ऑफ डोर, सेकंड टाइम नॉकिंग। पहली बार तो नॉक कर दिया था, उसको पता ही नहीं चला, लेकिन जब दूसरी बार मैंने दरवाजा को खटखटाया तब उसको जग गया और उसने दरवाजा खोला। सो द फर्स्ट एक्शन विल रिसीव पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस and second action of opening the door will take simple past tense. So correct sentence will be, he opened the door after I had knocked for the second time. Okay, now see third sentence. Before we reach the theater, the film start. अभी ये आप आराम से समझ सकते हैं कि पहले थिएटर में आप पहले पहुंचे कि फिल्म स्टार्ट हुई। पहले फिल्म स्टार्ट हुई, उसके कुछ समय बाद आप थिएटर पहुंचे। सो फिल्म स्टार्टिंग विल गेट पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस, फर्स्ट एक्शन। उसके बाद में आप पहुंचे, दैट बिकम्स योर सेकंड एक्शन, विल गेट सिंपल पास्ट टेंस। सो द सेंटेंस विल बी, बिफोर वी रीच द थिएटर द फिल्म हैड स्टार्टेड। फोर्थ, वी गो टू हरीज हाउस बट ही गो आउट। हम हरी के घर पहुँचे लेकिन वो जा चुका था, विच इज़ फर्स्ट एक्शन। पहले आप गए कि पहले हरी गया? पहले हरी गया था, सो दैट इज़ फर्स्ट एक्शन, विल गेट पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस। बाद में 5-10 मिनट के बाद हम हरी के घर पहुँचे, दैट इज़ पहुँचने की सेकंड एक्शन। सो वी वेंट टू हरीज हाउस बट ही हैड गॉन आउट। Clear? Okay, we'll proceed further. I learn English before I go in USA. पहले आप इंग्लिश पढ़े कि आप पहले यूएस में गए? पहले आप इंग्लिश पढ़े, सो दैट इज योर फर्स्ट एक्शन। सो दैट एक्शन विल गेट पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस। उसके बाद आप यूएसए गए, दैट बिकम्स योर सेकंड एक्शन, सिंपल पास्ट। द सेंटेंस विल बिकम, I had learnt English before I went to USA. Sentence 6. I feel very tired because I walked 6 miles. क्या पहले आप थक गए कि पहले आप 6 माइल्स चले? पहले आप 6 माइल्स चले, सो दिस बिकम्स योर फर्स्ट एक्शन। उसके बाद में आप थक गए, दैट बिकम्स योर सेकंड एक्शन। So first action will get past perfect tense and second action will get simple past tense. So the sentence will be, I felt very tired because I had walked 6 miles. Now, seventh sentence. When I reached the school, the bell rang. When I reached the school, the bell ring. क्या पहले आप स्कूल पहुंचे कि बेल बजी? पहले बेल बज गई थी, तब आप दौड़ते चले गए। आपको बेल सुनाई दे रही थी। जब बेल ख़त्म हो गई तो भी 10 फुट दूरी थी गेट के पास की। सो फर्स्ट एक्शन विल बी रिंगिंग ऑफ बेल, दैट विल टेक पास्ट परफेक्ट। कुछ समय बाद आप पहुँचे, दैट बिकम्स योर सेकंड एक्शन, विल गेट सिंपल पास्ट। सो द सेंटेंस विल बी, when I reached the school, the bell had already rung, like this. Now, see exercise 5. We have total 6 exercises. Exercise 5. Use the appropriate form of the verb in the bracket. Now, this exercise is based on conditional tense. We have already seen 3 types of conditional tense: open condition, unreal condition and unfulfilled condition. We had seen the format also: simple present in if clause, will plus V1, unreal condition में ओपन कंडीशन में सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस या प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस भी होता है इफ क्लॉज में। अनरियल कंडीशन में सिंपल पास्ट होता है और मेन क्लॉज में होता है शुड वुड प्लस V1। अनफुलफिल्ड कंडीशन में होता है इफ क्लॉज में पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस और मेन क्लॉज में होता है शुड, वुड प्लस हैव प्लस बीन प्लस V3. Okay, so accordingly we will try to put the verbs here also. If I go to school late, the teacher punish me. It's a symbol, it's a sentence of open condition. If I go to school late, the teacher will punish me. First you have to identify the verb or the form of tense, conditional tense. If you ask me, I would have told you the whole story, unreal condition. So if you had asked me, I would have told you the whole story. Third sentence. If you hit the dog, you may bite you or it may bite you. If you hit the dog, open condition, it may bite you. यदि आप डॉग को मारते हैं तो वो भी आपको बाइट कर सकता है. Now again, use of for. No, this is not exactly use of for. These are the sentence where actually present continuous tense should be used. Okay, when there is a since and for. Now see, on left side there are wrong sentence. You have to correct and write. First sentence is, they are sitting here for 3 years. When there is for or since, you must use present perfect continuous tense. That is the rule. So the sentence become, when there is a since or for, that time there cannot be present continuous tense. You must use present perfect continuous tense. So the correct sentence will be, they have been sitting here for 3 years. Again, I lived in Nagpur since 1980. I have been living in Nagpur since 1980. Third, I have written to my sister yesterday. Yesterday, definite adverbial of time. Simple past tense must be used. I wrote a letter to my sister yesterday. Suppose yesterday would not have been there, then the sentence was correct. I had written to my sister. That's okay. But the moment you use a definite adverbial of time, then you must use simple past tense. Fourth, the patient died before doctor came. अभी आप बताओ कौन सी क्रिया पहले हो गई? पहले पेशेंट मर गया कि डॉक्टर पहुंचा? पेशेंट डाइड बिफोर डॉक्टर केम. डॉक्टर के आने के पहले पेशेंट मर गया. सो पेशेंट मर गया, दैट इज द फर्स्ट एक्शन, विल टेक पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस. कुछ समय बाद डॉक्टर की गाड़ी आई और डॉक्टर पहुंचे, दैट एक्शन हैपन्स सेकंड. सो विल गेट सिंपल पास्ट टेंस. सो द पेशेंट हैड डाइड बिफोर द डॉक्टर केम. Likewise, a number of examples. Fifth, they have finished the work a week ago. Perfect, a definite adverbial of time. They finished the work week ago. I am playing tennis every day. I play tennis every day. We completed this task just now. Must use present perfect tense. We have completed the task just now. My sister has passed 10th in 1995. Definite adverbial. Must use simple past. My sister passed 10th in 1995. We have visited Delhi last year. Definite adverbial of time. We visited Delhi last year. The apple is tasting sour. The apple tastes sour. Indira Gandhi had died in 1984. कन्फर्म बताया 1984 में इंदिरा गांधी चली गई. सो यू मस्ट यूज सिंपल पास्ट टेंस. इंदिरा गांधी डाइड इन 1984. यदि 1984 नहीं रहता था तो ये सेंटेंस भी करेक्ट था. इंदिरा गांधी हैड डाइड. इंदिरा गांधी मर चुकी है. कब मर चुकी है ये बताया नहीं. सेंटेंस इज करेक्ट. इंदिरा गांधी हैड डाइड. बट व्हेन यू यूज 1984 यू मस्ट यूज सिंपल पास्ट टेंस. माय फादर जस्ट वेंट. अभी जस्ट यह है तो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस यूज करना है. माय फादर हैड जस्ट गॉन आउट. डिड यू एवर सी लॉर्ड ऋषिशर टेम्पल? डिड यू एवर सी लॉर्ड ऋषिश्वर टेम्पल? अभी देखो यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन तो है लेकिन सिंपल पास्ट टेंस है. क्वेश्चन इज इन सिंपल पास्ट टेंस and at the same time there is adverbial ever. So whenever there is a ever adverbial, you must use a present perfect tense, whether it is a question or plain sentence. So the sentence in question form will be, have you ever seen Lord Rishishar temple? In left side there is a simple past tense. We have corrected it and made sentence in present perfect tense. So friends, in this way, I have created intentionally wrong sentences. My intention was to correct those sentences using different theories, which I have told you already in tense part A and in tense part 2. You could have remembered the theories of tense part 1 and tense part 2. But here in video 3, you got the chance to correct, to use those theories. In which particular situation you have to use correct tense. So friends, with these examples, I am crystal clear that your most of the ideas would have been cleared. Even though few are remained, you can contact me. So you have to practice of the same sentences. You can take number of examples likewise and correct those sentences. So for today, I am thankful to you. Have a good day.